You hear that? Nothing. Nothing but wind, water, and some cow moos, I guess. There's no war, no explosions, gunshots, people, just an empty atmosphere. Now, what makes this scary and spooky? Well, you see, in Valve games, between fights and a bunch of explosions and stuff, they gotta fill in the gap, when you first kill someone and you have to run over and get some health and ammo, or you just finish a large push, or you just respawn and you have to rush over to the battlefield. These are atmosphere sounds, feels, and looks to fill in the empty spot between those. Now, I'm not here to talk about liminal spaces since that's been talked about to death, but I'm here to talk about what if you were here alone? What if you were just stranded? What if you were just watching some old footage? In Left 4 Dead, you're fighting all sorts of infected. Jockeys, smokers, hunters, spitters, tanks, and witch. All fighting all of those. But what about the parts that are not there? All your friends moved along without you, and you're just stranded all by yourself, looking at corpses that have been shot. It's what I find fascinating when I join 7 Days to Die servers, and you look at towns that has been destroyed and buildings has been exploded, and you always think to yourself, what happened here? Sometimes in Valve games, the art direction can be questionable. The architecture and just the buildings alone can be questionable. Was this a room discussed about war plans that we're fighting around with? What was this place? What makes it so eerie? Just nothing but beeps and boops. There's the sound of your footsteps, and that's about it. You look and look, but you find nobody. But you can't help but think somebody is watching you. Maybe through cameras, or just around the corner. Maybe you'll see somebody in the corner of your eye, but when you look, it's just nothing. It's kind of weird how we grew up with all of this, and now looking at it, I don't think we ever really seen any of this because we're already too busy fighting, rocky jumping, taunting all over the place. But we never really stopped to look. What is this location? Or where are we? It's an odd thing to think about how we grew up with these games, and look at all these are just memories. We can picture in our minds of people running by and exploding each other, shooting each other. But when you load up a map all by yourself, you can't help but feel lonely. Like all these memories are just memories and they will never come back. Now, this video is inspired by Eerie. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. But he recently went back onto the Xbox 360 version of Team Fortress 2, a version that's not yet updated, but yet still lovely. Especially if you play the multiplayer part, if you know what I mean. Back when he first got the orange box for his 360, he did not have Xbox Live, and TF2 is kind of unplayable. But there was a way to make matches, but only you can play, and you're just there, all alone. This is footage from his video, which I'm going to start using from now on because, well, I just think it's more eerie, or I don't know how to put it. Maybe just better. Please do go in the description. His channel is linked down below, and make sure to show him lots of love. Anyways, just enjoy this little montage of his.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day. And now here's some footage I got when I was trying to get some of this footage.
Better. I am Father Grigori. You have already met my congregation.